Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Zach.
And welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to do a pin tag. So we were tagged in a pin tag by Crazy Kylie 14.
If you don't know who she is, we will link her channel up here and down below in the doobly-doo.
Yes. This particular pin tag, I believe, was created by her and Disney Jess,
whom we will also link.
Yes. It's called a Christmas Carol pin tag. So make sure you watch 12 prompts here. 12 prompts. And watch till the end, and we will tag 2 other channels. Ha ha. Anyway, hey, you just saw us do a pin tag last video. We did it live. We did it live at Animal Kingdom. If you missed that, make sure you check out that video. I don't remember who won that challenge. I'm sure whoever they were, the team was very deserving. I'm sure. Anyway, let's get right down to this pin tag. There are 12 questions, as I stated before. Question number 1: Frosty the Snowman. Show a pin with a snowman on it. What'd you get?
I chose Chip and Dale and the Snowman from Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party last year, which was the first Christmas party we went to, and for now the only Christmas party we've gone to.
Yeah, we didn't go this year. I think we talked about it then.
Disappointed.
We were a bit too many people for our likings. I chose Pluto. So this is a Snowman Pluto series that came out. What was the year on this? 2007. So this is a 4 of 6 of a hidden Mickey Snowman Pluto.
So the series was not Pluto. The series was Snowman, correct?
It was Pluto Snowman.
Oh, was it?
Yes, there were 6 Pluto snowmen.
Well, fancy. I didn't know he got a whole set to himself.
That's when they used to like Pluto. All right, prompt number 2 is I'm getting nuttin' for Christmas. This is show a villain. What did you get?
I picked Ursula Pin from the tiered collection that came out a month or so ago.
Or as they spelled it on the pin sheet.
Tired
collection.
It's a very tired collection.
Yeah, Ursula is a great villain, but you know who's a better villain? Yzma. Here's Yzma in the Terrifying Transformation series. This is her as a kitty. That is her as herself. Well, the kitty wants to stay up top, doesn't it? There we go. Her as herself. So Yzma is my villain pin that I chose.
Now, you say Yzma's a better villain, but didn't you fall asleep during the Emperor's New Groove?
I have no memory of what you're talking about. All right, number 3 is a Mistletoe. Dear, show a romantic pin.
Okay, dear. I picked one of the most on-again, off-again contentious relationship couples in Disney history. Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Wow. You could have said so many things, but you chose Kermit and Miss Piggy.
I did.
Yeah.
Did you hear that Great Moments in History, but just the American parts, is coming back for a limited time?
I did, for a limited run. Who knew? All right. But you'll miss it if you're a pass holder because it ends before that's over. For a romantic couple, I chose Lady and the Tramp. This is the vintage vinyl set with the cute little record inside here. This was, I forget which one this was. It was early on. Lady and Tramp, sometime this past year, from the 12-pin vintage vinyl set.
And note that it does not contain a hint of spaghetti. Or does it? It
does. They're at the table.
Oh, it's before that one scene that they remember that exists.
All right. Little Drummer Boy is the next one. Show a pin with a prince or a king on it.
I don't have a ton of princes in my collection, so I picked one of the only ones that I have. It's Ariel and her generic Prince Eric statue. Yes,
we saw that statue. That statue is over at Art of Animation Resort, right? Over in the Little Mermaid area. Remember they had that Prince Eric statue was there right before the pool?
I do not remember that being there. I'll take your word for it, though.
We did a scavenger hunt there. We did. And that was one of the things that we saw. All right, so for Prince, I, again, went a little off the beaten path here. The forest path, because I chose the Prince of the Forest, Bambi. Come on, I get points for credit. I get credit for being original there, right? It's Bambi, the Prince of the Forest. The next one is Christmas in Killarney. Show us a pin with a family on it.
I picked the best family.
The best.
One of the best families.
Yes?
Pongo, Purdy, and a selection of their 101 children.
So pretty sure Lucky and Rolly and Patch are there.
Yes.
I don't know the rest of them.
I don't know that they ever gave the rest of them names.
Spot 2, Spot Junior, Spot the 3rd, Spot the 4th.
If you know
Yeah.
if any of the other puppies have names, let us know in the comments down below.
I'm sure they would. Basically, we're just getting lazy now. We just want you to Google for us. Anyway, pin with a family on it. I chose the Disney family. This is the pin from the grand opening of Shanghai Disney. Nope. Yes,
Yeah,
Shanghai Disney. This one is an LE something. No, it's not. It's just a grand opening. I think I won this in the trivia contest. Anyway, as you can see, it's got the entire Disney family on it. Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Pluto, and Chip and Dale. There's a bear there too, but it's like photobombed by some stuffed bear. I don't know what that is. All right. The next one is Jingle Bells. Show a pen with a bell. With a bells? With the bells. Show pen.
A bell or bells on it.
With a bell or bells on it.
So, I had to be creative on this one because I believe the pin that I have that has actual bells on it is used for another category and I didn't want to double up. Mm-hmm. So, here's a pin with a bell on it.
And a beast. Belle and a beast. There you go. I did not have to go straight on this one. I got the holiday pin from the Old Key West Resort featuring Stitch. It is in the shape of a bell. You can see that it has the hotel name on one side and Stitch on the other. Little spinner type thing right there. That is my bell pin. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Show a pin that represents dancing or rocking out.
Again, I don't have a whole lot of people rocking out or dancing in my collection. It's just the characters I have don't tend to do that, I guess. Yeah. But I did have this one. It is Cinderella and Prince.
I believe Cinderella is Prince Charming.
And that's not Cinderella. It's Sleeping Beauty.
Oh,
Sleeping Beauty and Prince, was it Prince Philip?
Florian.
Prince Florian.
Florian, didn't we get a trivia question about this? I don't know.
Dancing at the ball, and you can change her dress. That's from our very first pin trading. I was so confused
because in the thing, in that show, what was it called? Enchanted? What was the show on ABC that had all the Disney princesses in it?
Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time. Prince Charming was married to
Snow White.
So I thought Prince Charming was Cinderella. At the ball? Prince Charming at the ball? I don't know.
Again, if you know,
if we're
completely wrong,
straighten us out there.
Leave us in the...
Right. So for rocking out, I chose the 20th anniversary of the Rock and Roller Coaster pin. This is also an AP. So this came from the Fairy Tales event. This is actually an AP of this particular pin for the 20th anniversary of Rock and Roller Coaster.
We know that the Aerosmith license is up.
Yes.
Relatively soon.
Well, it's
Do we know when exactly?
No.
I was thinking, is it going to make it to another anniversary?
I don't know. I was speculating. Probably it was like the speculation is that they generally do contracts in even or bizarre years like 25, 10, 25, something like that, 50. So if they did 25 years, there's a chance that they may swap it out with. I know that the Rock and Roller Coaster, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Rock and Roller Coaster clone that was in Paris has now been changed to the Iron Man. So they've done an Iron Man. They can't do in Florida. I could be totally talking out of my butt right now. But I seem to recall there was a Rock and Roller Coaster that got redone to Iron Man. And I was sad.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I just don't remember if it's
I was very sad that we didn't get it. So, all right. Joy to the world. Show a pen representing another country.
So I got this at Fairy Tales. It's a limited edition of 300. Ooh. It is the 2nd anniversary of Shanghai Disney Resort.
Ooh. So I had the grand opening. You had the 2nd anniversary.
Yes.
For a pin that represents another country, Joy to the World, I have chosen from the Food and Wine Festival, Stitch. representing Japan, land of soy sauce, and Mothra. Next, I'm sorry. Do you want to do it? You can do it next.
Next one is All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Aww.
Not the Mariah Carey song that just recently hit #1 for the first time in 25 years.
Aww.
But show a pin with a character you would like to spend Christmas with.
It's me.
You are certainly a character, dear, and I'm going to be spending Christmas with you anyway.
Aww.
You're also not on a pin. But I think this character would make Christmas amazing with the sheer power of his imagination.
Dreamfinder.
Figment.
Oh, it's Figment.
Are there any Dreamfinder pins?
I don't know. That's a really good question. You know, there is a website called Pinpicks that you could search by character and find out. A character that I would like to spend Christmas with is, of course, Pluto. If you know me, you know that I love Pluto. I believe this is also an AP. Yep, this is an AP from Fairy Tale, so this is Pluto. I don't know what series this is from, but it doesn't matter. Like it anyway.
Because it's Pluto and he's the bestest boy.
And he's an AP. All right, next.
Next one is I'll Be Home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Well, just got a copyright strike for that.
You can count on me.
Show a Disney hotel pin. Again, not something that I have a ton of in my collection, but I picked up this production proof of the Fort Wilderness pin at Fairy Tales.
A PP pin, as it were. Going with the hotel themes here, I also picked up the holiday pin for Coronado Springs Resort, which has Miguel on one side and Coronado Springs logo on the other side. Coronado Springs, easily my favorite resort currently on property. It's the Grand Destino Tower, just hands down. Love that place.
I am interested to see the Tower of the Riviera.
Yep, we have
the Riviera period. But
we have not made it over to the Riviera, and we won't make it over there because we're blacked out. Well, I guess
we can go to the resorts in Disney Springs still.
Okay.
We might spend a lot of time at the resorts in the next 3 weeks, 2 weeks, however long we're blacked out. Next one is Hanukkah. Show a pin representing Hanukkah or a pin with a candle on it.
So this year there is a Hanukkah pin, the Aristocats.
Yes.
The kittens from the Aristocats.
But we don't have it.
We didn't get that.
I have a limited edition 1500 candlelight processional pin from Epcot from last year's Festival of the Holidays.
Ooh. I also had a really hard time finding a candle, but then I found this limited release Farewell to Illuminations pin, the Epcot pin, where Mickey is blowing out. It's a torch, but let's just pretend it's a candle.
It's a big candle.
It's a really big, what is a torch, but a really big candle. I mean, really, when you get right down to it. And then finally,
White Christmas.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
I'm not. We live in Florida. If there's a White Christmas here,
yeah, dandruff.
The whole state shuts down. Show a Christmas pin or a pin with snow or white on it. Mm-hmm. Not Snow White.
Snow White.
So you got me this pin for Christmas last year. It's Wally and Eve.
Wally.
Eve.
And of course, since we now live in the Stitch house, I had to pull this guy out from retirement here. This is my Santa Stitch. So that's my Christmas pin from a long time ago. This guy is from 2002. This is actually one of the earlier pins back when I used to collect pins and then stopped for like 10 years and whatnot. So this was one that I had found going through my old stuff. So I was very happy that I have a little Santa Stitch. So there you go. Those are our pins for our, what was it?
Christmas Carol pin tag.
A Christmas Carol pin tag.
Crazy Callie 14 and Disney Jess.
Correct. And now we get to tag 2 other people to do this challenge.
2 other channels.
2 other challenges to channel this people.
Words are hard.
Okay, 2 other channels to do this challenge. I've got one in mind. Do you have one in mind?
Yes.
Who's yours?
I'd like to see a Canadian perspective on things. So Dan's Video Mosaic.
Damn, I was going to pick that. Oh.
You are tagged.
All right, well then, let's see. Who else could we possibly pick Maybe somebody that just recently tagged us on another pin tag, and we can tag them back. It's the Leffersons. Or as the closed captioning said on our last video, the Laugh-persons.
The Laugh-persons.
The Laugh-persons. So if you haven't checked out the Dan's video mosaic or the Laugh-persons, we'll put their links down below in the doobly-doo, so make sure you go and check out their channels. But both of you have been tagged.
We still have to film the Leffersons pin tag. Yeah. That'll be coming soon.
Yeah. But before we do anything else, we're going to have to do something with the studio because, as you can see, it's just a plain back wall back behind us here. We are getting a little bit behind in our projects because we had some stuff happen that we can't really talk about. Just personal things that kind of got in the way. But, you know, it's holiday season and things get in the way. However, if you like what we do here on this channel, then make sure you click on that little thumbs up button to tell us that you really like this video.
If you're new here and you like what you see, subscribe if you're not already.
Yeah, we put out videos every Wednesday and Saturday for the most part. We've been kind of lax lately because we've been moving, but that's done. So we should be getting back into the Wednesday, Saturday routine here.
If you'd like to follow us on the social media platforms, all the links are in the doobly-doo down below.
It's also known as the socials. Anyway, I've got nothing else, do I? I think that's everything. All right, until next time.
See you real soon.